Welcome back to this space. Good to have you back. Those who are with me last time, we discussed tracking of expenditure, how we get to track expenditure, and particularly we looked at tracking on needs and wants. We also got to look at the two challenges that we have, the income challenge, yes, and the spending challenge. So we're able to detail the spending challenge and we looked into. Kindly those who did not watch, you can refer back to that video and just see how we talked about the tracking, budget tracking of our expenses to help us handle the spending challenge. Yes, but we said we are coming back this time and today to discuss the income challenge. And we said the income challenge, that is where we can't meet our needs. Yes, we have a challenge with income. What we earn is not enough to cover our expenditure, and expenditure not even anything else but even our basic needs. Yes, for instance, you earn like let's say 500,000 and your basic needs say require for starters a minimum of 800,000. So you see that there is an income gap, income challenge, meaning in that case you won't be even able to save or do anything. What you're working for is going into meeting basic needs and not even enough to do what to fully meet the basic needs. So today we come back to put our heads together to share on what can we do in such a case to get ourselves out of this situation, because you can't continue like that. You can't earn less than what is enough to cover your basic needs at the minimum. Yes. So there you won't grow. It will be struggle after struggle. So we want to see, what do we do to get out of this situation? And before even we dive into that, we thank the Lord who has brought us back. We thank Him for the gift of life. Guys, we don't take this for granted. For the air that we breathe. Yeah. Lord, we thank you for protecting us, for watching over us, and for bringing us back today to share on how we can grow financially. And we ask that even as we share today, may you guide us to the glory of your name. Amen. Yeah. Today, as discussed, we are going into what to do to try and pull ourselves out of that income challenge. And the assumption here, and the people that I'm looking at, are the people who are working. Yes, you're working, but the amount that you're earning is not enough to cover even like the minimum of your basic needs. What do we do? At a glance, you might say, look for another job. But we all know jobs are not easy to get by. So what I would share is, for starters, evaluate your job where you are. Is it a job that you enjoy doing? Do you see growth? Yes. Is it a growing organization? As in, are you being paid that money because that's what you're worth? Or the organization is growing and there is a future that you can see that as it grows, it will get brighter. Evaluate where you are. Is it a place that you love? You know, some people are in places of work, not necessarily because of the paycheck, of how big the paycheck is, but you know, it comes with the working environment. How do I feel when I'm in this place? Yes. if it's a place that you see is peaceful, it's good for you to work. It is growing, like there is a future. Yes, there is a possibility of you moving from the status you are at now to a better pay or to growth. Then I would not advise you to leave. Yes. But if that's not the case, I would advise you to look for another job. How do you look for another job? Don't quit and then start looking for a job. Please give the organization where you are your best as you're looking out for a better opportunity. If you see that where you are, there is no future for you. Yes, that's the option I'm looking. As you're there, look out for somewhere where you can get a better pay. Yes, that would be the first thing I would advise. But in the other case, if you see this is an organization that you can grow with, yes, there's a possibility of a better pay in the future and you're comfortable working there, then please don't leave. Then if you don't leave, what do you do? Let us look for alternative sources of income. Yes, this place where I'm working today is paying me less. What can I do to top up so that I can meet my needs? I can be able to cover what I want. Look out for alternative sources of income. Yes, and what are these that you're talking about? They might be side hustles. Side hustles in this case, because remember, the amount that you're earning is not enough for you to even set aside to save. Meaning, if you're not saving, you may not be able to invest in other or in. So you're really fully relying on this job that is paying you less than what you need. So in this case, look out for alternative sources. Which alternative sources or which alternative side hustles where you can provide a service? Say after work. If your job is an 8 to 5, after 5, is there another side hustle that you can do? Is there a service that you can remember? Remember those who have moved with us from the start, you know our values. Our financial growth is being based on the principles of Christ. Yes. So when I say you look out, I'm going back to clarify on that so that when I speak, you know what I'm talking about. That there are side hustles that are allowable, and there are others you cannot go for because of who you are and because they're wrong. So when I say side hustles, please know which side hustles I'm talking about. When I say after like work, you can go provide services to services so that you can earn extra. I mean, how can I even explain it? I mean side hustles, like say you are a finance person. Then after work, there is a place you can go and help them bookkeep, balance up their work. Yes, so that you get that extra pay. Or else, there is a place where you can go and offer cleaning services. I'm giving basic examples so that, but each one of us, you know where your strength is. You know what service you're able to provide well to earn the extra in money that you need to top up on your monthly pay. Yes, let us look out for decent services that we can give. Yes, weekends. Most people who don't work on Saturday, Sunday. On Saturday, find out which service can I give. Am I going to go and part time? There are some factories. There are some factories where people that you can go work a day and they pay you according to the time you worked, hours and all that. Casual, they call it casual laborers. Yes, you can opt for that and you like Saturday I will go work the whole day and earn the extra income, depending on where your strength is. But what am I saying overall? I'm just giving examples so that we see, trying to direct us on what I mean. But we all know where our strength is. What am I saying? Don't sit back and be comfortable in your struggle financially and rely on begging. No, take the extra step. Where you're working is promising, as you wait for the greener pastures to come in that place, for the growth to happen, take that side hustle. Yes. Let us put in the extra effort. Take that side hustle and then get that extra money. It can go a long way. This extra money can help you be able to cover now your needs fully and also be able to start saving. Yes, depending. If it pays, if you get somehow every after 5, you can give services, like offer services for 2 hours, extra hours or 1 hour every day. That's something. A place where you can work on Saturday, that's something. You'll find that this money will be able to top up so that you're able to meet all your needs and you're even able to save. And that's what we are looking at. As long as you're covering all your needs and you're able to save, that's it. You have where to start from. Because as long as you can cover your needs and you can save, that's it. However little you save, because that's where we start from. We are going to handle saving and look at how good saving is and where it can lead us. So which other option are we looking at? We are looking at taking advantage of these government programs. There is one, is it the Paris development model? Yeah, let us explore all opportunities. If you can get there, take advantage of it and see how it can help you grow, how it can help you add on to your normal earning. Yes, that is another option that I thought. There are very many. Let us look out for them and see how can they be of help to us who are still struggling. How? And I know they have their own, how should I call it, challenges. Getting in there, it's not easy. But let us try. Let us not sit, let us try. There are some of you who will succeed to get engaged, to get involved in those government development programs. Yes. Those who can, please get into that and see how it can help you. Those who can get the side hustles to work, please get, and you see how it can add on to your normal earning. We are all devising these means to make sure we get out of this situation, of lack. Get out of this situation of what you're earning cannot even meet your needs. We cannot stay in that. We cannot be comfortable in such a situation. So let us get up and try to get alternatives. And I'm trying to suggest some alternatives. I know some people might Some might work for them, others might not. But find where you can place yourself to lift yourself out of that position of lack. Yes, another thing I was saying, let us seek out for knowledge. Let us seek out for knowledge. Yes, because if we sit and get comfortable and we get comfortable wherever we are, I don't even know where the comfort comes from. We are seated, you have a job, you're earning, but the job that pay cannot facilitate your basic needs, and you're comfortable. How? What is giving us the comfort? Is it because you can ask here today, ask there today, and you can't sustain that. We can't sustain that. So let us move. Let us get up and move. What is the other option? We've looked at two so far. Yes. Looked at 2, 3. We've talked about looking for another job. Yes. We've talked about exploring the government development model. We've talked about looking for side hustles. That is 3, but also something. The fourth one that I was talking about is seeking out for knowledge. Yes. Seek out for knowledge if we want to grow in our areas in our down areas where we are lacking, areas where we are ignorant. Let us seek out for knowledge. If you have a person who has made it, who is where you would want to be, it doesn't hurt to consult them. Okay? And find out what you call here. Okay? People are generous. They will share with you how they've gotten where they are. They'll share with you what worked for them and what did not work. Listen to podcasts. There are many of them with workable things that you can work with. The word tells us my people perish because of lack of knowledge, right? Yes, let us not enjoy our comfort zones. Let us seek knowledge. As you're listening to this podcast, after listening to it, what are you going to do about it? Yes? What are you going to do about it? As we say, and before all this, we are discussing this, knowing that even at our prayer altars, we've already put this before God. Oh Lord, I need a job. I need an alternative source. I cannot meet all my needs. I'm struggling here and there. Lord, come through for me. You put it before Him and also act. Yes, you act having faith that things are going to work out because God is working behind the scenes. I told you there is no way God wants us to live uncomfortable lives. No. But as we discussed before, He's not going to stand up there and start throwing down money. No, 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 no. He has put in place all that we need to use to get ourselves in comfortable places. Let us take the step. Yes. Let us seek the knowledge, read the word, and be guided. I'm challenging you after listening to this. I know there are people who are in this situation where you have an income challenge. Your earning is not enough to cover even your basic needs. So What are you going to do henceforth? Given this sharing, what are you going to do? You know, we cannot afford to sit down and fold our hands. No, 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 no. Ladies, sometimes we can get lazy, sit back and fold our hands and think that things will work out on their own. No, let us take that step. Let us take that step. That step that we take of faith will work out. If it is that job that is paying well, it will come. If it's that side hustle, an opening it will come. If it is that going through and getting engaged in that program, government program, development program, a door will open there. But we need to take the step. Yes, there's something else that I wanted to talk about is living within our means. That's the other thing we need to watch out for. How? There is no way you can be having an income challenge. That is, what you earn is little, not enough to cover your basic needs. I'll give an example. In case you're earning 1 million a month and you're paying rent, you're staying in a house of 700,000. Is that realistic? Then how are you going to survive? Yes, that is what I'm talking about. Can we live within our means? We know everyone loves comfortable lives. Everyone wants to live a comfortable life. Everyone wants nice things and all that. But if you're earning 1 million, your income is not yet enough to facilitate a house of 700,000. Yes. So you better hold on now and you first put in place strategies of how you can increase your income. Yes. And when you're there, you can ably afford the 700,000 house. Not now. Because if you're earning 1 million and you're paying rent of 700,000, you're left with 300,000 to carry you through. Yeah? You have bills to pay. Yes. How are you going to survive on the 300,000? Not even 300,000, because if your rent is 700,000, you've already paid tithe of 100,000, meaning you have 200,000 to survive. How? It's not realistic. So can we live within our means? If you're not yet there, no one is refusing you. If that 700,000 house is what you want, let us first work. Let us first put in place things to enable us get there. So let us live within our means. Let us not live fake lives. Yeah, because it is to you, you as you. You're not someone out there who is seeing you, doesn't know what you're going through, doesn't, so you're not impressing anyone. Let us live within our means. If you can't afford that car yet, hold on to it. Hold on. As you're holding on, put in place measures to get that money. That's what we are talking about. That's what we are trying to discuss today and share about. As in, those things that we want, can we postpone them for now? And first look for the strategies to earn. Yeah, because if we can earn, if we can get that extra income and it's able to cover our needs and we are able to save, I'm not mentioning tithe there because in all, even people with an income challenge, please make sure, however much it is not enough to cover your basic needs, tithe must go off first. Yes. So tithe is off. You've covered part of your needs and the money is done. So we've discussed several things here to help us solve this problem. Let us take the step. Don't say, oh, things are hard. Some of us say things are hard when we are seated, But then where is your faith? Faith are those actions, that step that you take in faith. What is it? But you can't say, oh, things are hard. Opportunities are hard to get by. Those development programs, government are very hard to get into. Very hard, but you've never taken the step to try. Even they tell us, try and fail, but never fail to try. So you cannot say things are hard when you're folding your hands. People, let us get up. Let us get up. Yes? I'm hoping this has been able to open someone's eyes. I know we are there, some of us who are in that category of the income challenge. Please get up. Consult. Seek knowledge. Look out for a better opportunity. Yes, look for a side hustle. Those are the things that we've discussed here. Can you get one that can work for you? Can you try out? Let us get ourselves from that financial limitation. That's it for today. And I'm praying that God gives us the grace to take that step, because we all don't want to be under the income challenge. No. We can't allow ourselves. Yeah, if we are earning, we should earn enough that can take care of us and even enable us to be a blessing to others, not living in limitation. No. I wish you a blessed day. We meet again to continue sharing and growing and lifting ourselves up through our experiences and seeking knowledge. God bless.